Hi, welcome to Bicycling's coverage of 2010 Interbike Trade Show. I'm contributing editor Joe Lindsay. I'm here today with Ben Serotta. He's the eponymous founder of Serotta Bicycles, and they are basically the champions of custom fit. And one of the bikes that they have here is a really interesting kind of play on that. It's the Colorado Ready Custom, and this is a bike that's available in about 16 sizes, but is also available as a fully custom project for a pretty surprisingly low amount of money. Ben, tell us a little bit about this project.
Sure. Hi. Well, fit is at the core of having a great cycling experience. So you can spend as much money as you want on a bicycle, but if the fit isn't adequate, you're going to spend more energy, you're going to enjoy the experience less. So whether you're a competitive cyclist or a touring cyclist, getting the fit right is important. That's been at the core of our business model for a long time now. And so the concept behind Ready Custom, which the 16 geometry configurations, is that we know that when you have a bike that fits well, it's not just more comfortable, but it's part of that is weight distribution and balance. So the handling, so for accelerating or high-speed descending, cornering, braking, all those things play into giving the cyclist the best cycling experience possible, which is of course what our goal is. Over our 38 years, we've probably built 30,000 custom bicycles or so. So we're in a pretty good position to define little buckets of fit. So so we have, rather than different models that fit people differently, we have several models. The Colorado's our steel sample that are made in these 16 different configurations. So we've separated out all those 30,000 fits into 16 buckets, as opposed to a small, medium, and large concept. And so the end game is to deliver a cycling experience that is overall more enjoyable. So what we've done is in the Colorado, which is a steel bike. We started out building steel bicycles, and we still are big fans of steel. So for about $3,600, 90% of the population is going to get a bike that fits with a perfect custom fit using one of the Ready Custom sizes. Now for the other cyclists, the next level of a true custom bike, that's where we get into further refining the ride to the individual. For example, you can have two people that are both 5'8", for example. One might weigh 110 pounds, the other might weigh 180 pounds, and the kind of load that they put into the bike is going to vary. One might be very strong, and one might be less strong. So all those things are factors. So in a custom ride, not only is the fit and the weight distribution optimized, but also the build of the bike overall. So we changed the stiffness of the tubes, for example, to provide the right match to that cyclist riding style. And we take that all the way to the front fork. We're one of the only companies that uses different stiffnesses in our front fork builds as well. That's what we have, our own composites facility, so we have a lot of capability to tweak the ride qualities.
Right, so those forks are basically, they're tuned both for rider weight and for riding style as well, correct?
Exactly, yeah.
Within these 16 different configurations, if I'm a Serotta customer, I walk into a dealer, how does that dealer help me to figure out which of those is going to be right for me?
Well, yeah, it really is a low stress. We find a lot of people, when they're confronted with the notion of custom, they're a little overwhelmed. It's like, I don't know enough to know what to ask for, and the point is the customer doesn't need to know what to ask for. We've developed a fitting system over the years that's based on using an infinitely adjustable stationary bike. And we have a school, Serotta International Cycling Institute, that teaches fit mechanics, essentially. And so we would put a client on a size cycle and move their position around. It's all an orientation of your feet, your rear, and your hands that creates bike fit. So we check for flexibility and overall biomechanic position, comfort, your ability to breathe. So we're going to make sure that you are getting the most power with the least amount of tension in your neck and back and arms and so forth. And in the end, the dealer just gives us coordinates. So the dealer tells us they're done with the fit. They tell us where the saddle is, where the handlebars are, and we can select the size from that point. So it's really not a decision that the cyclist needs to be involved with.
Okay, so that process from the cyclist, from the buyer standpoint, is sort of automated, and they know that they're going to get something that's consistent, that fits well, but they don't have to worry about, gee, did I tell them the right things? Am I sure that they got it right?
Exactly. If you go to a high-end tailor because you want to buy a suit, you don't need to tell them what length your sleeves are. That's what their job is. Exactly.
Okay, and that starts at $3,600 for a rival-equipped Colorado, correct?
That's correct. Yeah.
Great. That's Ben Serotta from Interbike 2010. Thanks.